We have a doll here, which says a lot about this highly commercial and secular culture, but embedded in it a respect for religion, a version of the Barbie doll. It's called a Fulla doll here, extremely popular, and even has the headdress and a little prayer bead and a little prayer mat over here as well. Talk about a combination. In fact, even as the young people walk up to me around here and say, "Have you met George Clooney?" we know at the same time that buried in these ancient stones are the secrets of the religions of the world.
This is the road to Damascus, for Christians around the world, the symbol of transformation. Where Paul, a tent maker who hated the Christians, was blinded by a light from heaven until his baptism in the Barada River, and the scales fell from his eyes. He became the architect of the modern church. Damascus, where Mark Twain said, "No recorded event has occurred in the world without Damascus there to receive news of it." It is the original crossroads of commerce, culture, and tolerance for every religion. You can see women walking bareheaded in Armani, or choosing the scarf known as the hijab. There are Muslims here praying side by side with Christians, Greek Orthodox, Armenian Catholics, and Maronites, and Jews and Druze. And here in this tiny shrine, the Syrians say they found a casket, this one, with the head of John the Baptist inside. Pull back and look up, and you see one of the wonders of the Muslim world, so old and gilded. It is one of the holiest shrines. They say one prayer in this place is worth 30,000 anywhere else in the world. The pillars, they say, are from the Queen of Sheba. And here, Moses is in a constant conversation with Muhammad and Jesus.
Over there, the biggest and the oldest mosaic in this place goes back to the 8th century AD. This is representing Damascus, 100 years ago, right, with the Barada River, with the houses and the trees around.
So let me get this straight. So you have Jerusalem
here.
And you have Jesus there, Hussein,
who's the son of Ali.
Yeah. So you have Muslim.
You have different kind of
Muslim, Jesus,
yes,
Jerusalem. You've got everything here.
Yeah.
This is the United Nations of religion.
Yeah.
It's the first place in this secular city where I have to cover my hair, every hair. For the inexperienced, not exactly easy.
Right. So can I show my ears?
Yes.
Yeah. Not my hair.
Not your hair.
Okay.
If you look to the mosque, it's a typical basilica style, divided into 3 parts.
And when you leave Damascus for a moment, just close your eyes. You can hear the sound of the language that Jesus spoke. This is the sound of Aramaic. It's an anthem for Good Friday, the day that Jesus died. We have come to Malula, the only place on earth where Aramaic is still spoken. It is not taught in school. It is passed down parent to child. In this home, 26-year-old Bassam Borkil tells us that, like the color of his skin, his language, Aramaic, was born with him. Here in the hills of an ancient civilization, the star of the world. Both Christians and Muslims seek out the healing waters at Mar Takhla, where the Mother Superior tells us that God sent Saint Takhla true drops of water from the rocks to drink, to save her life. And the water still runs 2,000 years later for the sick and the faithful who leave crutches stacked in the corner. As we start to leave, the children in Aramaic say goodbye. Back in Damascus, fragrant cardamom and apricot smelling just as they did 2,000 years ago. Pomegranate juice, just as it was in the last century when Lawrence of Arabia came to plot his counterattack on the Germans. Damascus, where Mark Twain said, "The years are only moments." Damascus, witness to the dry bones of 1,000 empires. Damascus, a kind of immortality.